Okay, so what exactly is it called that we're gonna do? The
light show.
The test
light show for a Tesla 3.
Okay. And that requires us to get outside, and then we gotta see. Okay, so I'm gonna just wait like a minute just to let some viewers catch up and get in the stream that because we're just starting off right now. So people are getting notified about the stream, and we'll get some viewers in before, because then we'll basically won't show anybody if we start off right away. But you're excited to show it. I definitely can tell.
Or we could do it at the very end. We could drive and then do it at the very end. You want to do that? We could end it in a bang. It will end in a bang.
You want to start it off in a bang?
Hey, whichever you want to do. We could drive over to Anaheim Stadium real quick and just talk as we're driving through here. I could talk about how to get to Anaheim Stadium and
yeah. All right. Let's do that.
Door closed.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to Anaheim.
All right, everybody. So welcome to the stream. We are reviewing the Tesla Model 3. Tony and Joshua, who are viewers.
Hey there.
Our
Stadium, right?
Yeah, sure. Cool. They're letting us come for the ride, and we're gonna check it out. Really nice. I love the wood trim.
Thank you.
Clean.
Yeah, it's a great car. I've had it for about 3 or 4 years. It's fun. All right, we're also driving over to Angel Stadium. Can I talk about?
Yep.
We're also driving over to Angel Stadium because Tony lives around here. I'm not exactly sure where, but that's okay. But what I'm thinking about doing is moving down here when I retire soon. And so there's some places I want to go to, and this is one of them that we looked at. And so I plugged in Angel Stadium, and we're going to drive over there and check out the area. So
gotcha.
Yeah. So as Tony knows, we come to Disneyland a lot, maybe about once a month.
Once a month? Yeah, I'd say that.
And we hooked up with Tony. God, it must have been a year ago. You have your seatbelt on back there, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I seen him.
Okay. And just we met Tony, and just we actually hit it off really well.
That Tesla, whoa.
Oh yeah. So now what they do with the Teslas too is they can wrap them.
Ooh.
And what that does is it puts this vinyl finish over them and tapes it in. And actually, it doesn't matter what color the car is, because you don't see the paint, you see the tape. But the car can go. It's like in my way, it's like an HO car. What I remember when I was a kid. And if you focus here just for a second, can I do what I did earlier?
You can do everything over again, basically. So it's like, you have to now.
It kind of takes off. The car is kind of quick. It's fun. I can put it on, so I'm not using my hands right at the moment, and whoops. Hang on. There we go. Now it fixed itself. So what this does is it'll fix itself, and it will go. And so when this person goes, it should start moving again.
Whoa.
So it's not the full drive per se, but what it does is it allows me to be able to drive with no hands. Now there's a lot, and this guy's putting his brakes on, so Tesla, that's the name of my car, is going to slow down also.
Okay.
And will also stop. People say this is dangerous. In that there's a lot of people that said that people go to sleep in the car when they're driving. It can't happen, and the reason why is because after about a minute or two when you're driving down the highway, it'll actually start blinking blue at you. It won't do it here because it's on the city street, but it'll start blinking blue at you, and then will stop the driving. You've got to take control of the wheel.
By the way, if you guys watching have any questions, go ahead and ask Tony.
So
He'll be happy to ask.
Doing this?
Yeah, see it.
Okay. And
what does that mean?
It means that I've got to take control of the wheel.
Your turn now, basically.
Yep. And if I don't take control of the wheel, it'll stop me, so I can't use it anymore. So after about a minute of doing it, I've got to take control of the wheel. So somebody going to sleep in a 3, I don't know if that's at all possible. You can buy a little device here that shakes the wheel, and that will make it so that it doesn't go into it stays in that driving mode. But I don't know. I just have a little issue of having something, especially with my son in the car.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Better be safe than sorry.
So over here, what we found, Tony, is that we were driving. We've looked at a couple different cities.
There goes the Tesla right there.
There's a Tesla too.
Is that the same one you got? Okay.
Yep, that's a 3. And so we drove over here. Hopefully I can find the place again.
We're near Angel Stadium.
Over by Angel Stadium. And what it does is that it gives me, it's like 15 minutes from Disneyland and also a 5-minute walk from the Angel Stadium. So it'll allow us, we like baseball.
Ooh.
And we love Disney. So we were driving down here the other day and we saw, can I make a right and go over by them?
Sure.
Okay. So I think this is where the place was. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was further down. It's further down. So they're new homes. I think it's over here. Where's the Angel Stadium from here?
We're around it. We're near. Oh, it's back there.
Wow. I want to go back over. Okay. I want to make a U-turn here. If you don't mind me.
Okay, so we're like right here to the left.
Yeah. There's the Angel Stadium. We want to get over on that side. Hopefully you're okay with what I just did.
Yeah, it's just
it was not a double yellow.
You're good. You're good.
All right, I appreciate that.
What kind of gas mileage does it get?
This thing is, I get probably 40, but it's interesting is that, I gotta make a U-turn. It's interesting is that it's, the charging, like gas
like they want to know mileage range. So remember you mentioned it earlier, so go ahead. Go ahead.
I can drive, so I live up in the Bay Area and I can drive down here on 2 charges. I get from here to Kettleman City, which is about 240 miles on a charge, on a close charge.
Whoa.
To charge up this car, it takes somewhere around like about 20 minutes to do it at a supercharger, and it'll cost me, I think it cost me like $20 to do. So to get from the Bay Area to here cost me about $35 thereabouts.
Wow.
So it's very efficient. The reason why I bought the car was because of the HOV stickers. The HOV stickers here in California allow you to drive in the carpool lane as a single driver. Those yes. And so that was the whole reason, because being a single dad, I needed to drop Josh off at school and then drive about 35 miles to
yeah, we can go down there.
Balloon. That's what I saw.
Yeah, we can go down there.
Okay, cool.
Just wait till
and so it's about 35 miles, and then if I would have done it without a HOV, it would have taken me about an hour and 30 minutes to get to work.
Oh, gotcha.
HOV, I can get there in about 30 minutes, so it saves me about an hour. It was actually really cool.
Cool. Oh.
And then, but I would say,
That's
I would say about 35-40 miles per gallon, I guess, to answer that question. Depending upon how you drive and whether you're using the air conditioning and whether or not you're punching it like what I did a little while ago. You drive like that, it's just like in your car. It's your gas mileage is gonna go down.
Good stuff. How fast can it accelerate 0 to 60? Don't do it, but just what do you think?
They said somewhere around 4 seconds or so. But, it'll go. There's 60. Okay.
Alright, rewind it and count it back.
So whatever that was.
Loving that.
So Josh thinks that it tickles his tummy. This is down here. Hopefully there wasn't a cop around me.
No. We're gonna let the cop know it was in the name of science. That's all.
In the name of science. So yeah, I like that.
We're okay. What do you mean?
Yeah. I just saw this white car, this thing, this Ford over here pull up. I was like, oh. So we saw this, and we went and looked at them the other day, and this looks like a pretty nice area. What do you think?
Okay, this is really nice.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is, and the place over here, they've got like 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I saw that balloon. It says Final Homes. And that's what I saw was the balloon. I don't know if you can focus in on that.
We'll see it right now.
So I drove over here. They've got 2 bedrooms. They have 3 bedrooms for sale. And the 3 bedrooms is a flat. So you don't have any stairs.
That's
and they've
nice.
got a 2-car garage underneath with a garage door, which is really nice because I can hook up my a 220 for my charging. They've already got it set up. I can just move it down here.
Yeah,
to
that's
charge
perfect.
this car with the 220 will probably take about, I'm thinking it'll take about 3 or 4 hours to do.
Okay.
I have it hooked up to a 110 at home, so you don't need a 220. But this is a pretty good area, yeah, you think?
Yes, I think it's a. They got the phone number. You want to call for leasing? live@core.com.
Yep.
I think this is swell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
You better invite us over to stream and hang out. It looks cool over here.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, and being close to
How much for the
Angel
3 bedroom?
3 bedroom was right around 820,000. For a 2 bedroom, it was 600 something thousand. So it was, I mean, it seemed.
Okay.
And, you know, from my point of view, well, yeah, but from my point of view is that I sell what I have up in the Bay Area and come down here. I haven't driven in these yet, but
What did they say? Someone said double tap down the right handle.
oh yeah. So if you hang on, I gotta. Actually, it's a triple, I think it is.
What do you do?
Well, it turns it into a rainbow. Let's just jump on the freeway. Hang on 1 second. Let's see.
How many square feet? We're just throwing questions.
How many
We're
square feet of
bouncing
what?
around.
What is that one?
The 3 bedroom. The 3 bedroom.
It was, I think it was like 14, 15 or 1600. I don't rightly remember, but it seemed pretty big. The thing that really got me was the 2-car garage.
Yes.
That was just...
That's golden.
Yeah, it really was golden. And so, let me go to Disneyland.
Hey, just do what you gotta do.
Directions to Disneyland?
Oh, fancy. Auto, it's voice activated.
Yes.
Voice navigation.
So that'll get me onto Highway 5. And then, there we go. All right, so I'll go up and around. Okay. So I'm thinking, you know, then the thing is that, you know, we don't know a lot of people down here. And that's one of our drawbacks. That's one of the things we're thinking of, because all of our friends are up there.
Yeah. That is tough.
Yeah, Josh looked at me, and I mean, he's got friends up there. I play tennis, and so my tennis buddies are looking at me and just saying, "This is really what you want to do," and you know. So the music might be loud on this one when I press this 3. Shit, get down the freeway.
Eddie, that's funny, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it.
What?
It's just something like inappropriate. I think it's okay. We'll pass that. We'll pass that feature.
All right, we'll pass that feature. Let's see. So this will drive pretty much by itself.
Oh.
And so it should turn. I mean, I don't have my hands on the wheel.
Oh.
So,
okay, that's nice.
And then what I can do is I can make it go faster. See, but did you hear that beep beep?
Yeah.
That beep beep's telling me I have to quit my hands on the wheel.
Okay.
But if I do 3, you're gonna get I think it's Manford Man, and that'll mess up your video, because it's the song's gonna be loud.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha.
I don't want to do that. But I mean, I can literally sit here, and this is the way that Josh and I will drive.
These charge your phone, they say, right? This.
Yeah. So this will allow you to charge a phone. So I've got to plug this this plug. I have my battery too. But literally, I mean, I feel pretty safe doing this and literally letting it drive. But it'll come up and go blue, like I was saying a minute ago.
Gotcha.
And it'll watch the guy in front of me. That guy can be crazy and do all kinds of stuff. You know?
Cut people off all crazy.
and then it'll just let me drive. Now, I'm not going to take harbor. I'm going to let it go drive, so it does come up to blue. And I'm going to let it go and saying, even though it's saying put your hands on the wheel,
yeah,
I'm not going to put my hands on the wheel. And eventually it's going to say, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Oh, gotcha. See,
so,
I see it's blinking and
exactly.
stuff. The car will,
more
okay.
now says, you have to do it.
If you guys have questions, go ahead and ask. This is a lot of fun. And thanks again to Tony for letting us hang out in his Tesla today. And Joshua, yeah, of course.
So yeah, this is, there you go. See how it goes red?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So it's telling me, now I don't think it'll let me go hands-free until I stop the car again, turn it off, and come back.
Yeah, that's what he just said. It'll block you until your next trip.
Exactly. So it's, there's little things on it like that. I didn't get the full driving mechanism. It was too expensive. It was $10,000.
Oh.
And it was a beta, and it wasn't released, and it doesn't work 100%.
Yeah, no beta. No beta's worth 10 grand.
Well, especially when
it better work fully properly.
Well, the other thing too, especially I don't want to beta with my son in the car.
No, definitely not.
So but it's nice because it'll tell me, where to go charge at. So as I'm driving, I'm not concerned about anything. I know that I'm going to get there. I remember the first time we drove down here, we stopped at probably 8 different charging places to get down here. And just simply because we were scared. We did. It was like we kept seeing this little number going further down. Yeah. And it was like, oh my God, is there really going to be a place to stop? And it's similar. It's like an oasis. It's like all of a sudden, poof, you're there.
Cool.
I can look at all the charging places that there are, and they show me where they're all at here, and I can go to any of them.
Okay, let's see. Ask the Tesla to do Rainbow Road.
You're gonna get music.
Is it? Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
Are you sure?
Oh, it won't let me. Oh, because I did that. It won't let me do auto steal for the rest of this drive. So I'm gonna have to stop.
Okay. We'll show it later. We'll show it after.
But this is kind of nice though, is with what Elon did, is that if you can focus in on that, this is telling me, so from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. it's 58 kilowatts. So that comes out to probably about $6 a gallon. But if I go there between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m., I can get it for 29 cents. I can get it for $3. In essence, if you want to talk about gas, I can get it for like $3 a gallon.
No, they want to know. They want to know this.
Yep. And so what I did is that, so last night, what we did is we went to Disneyland until, I don't know, I think we got out of there at like 10 or 11.
Midnight.
Yeah, well, then we went over to the Anaheim Stadium. We just charged for like 45 minutes, and it cost me, I got it for like $3 a gallon.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so a lot of the charging places, if you go at the off time, they will
give you a little discount, if so to say.
A little discount. And so, because all it is electricity. And the other thing too,
electricity.
It is. Well, Kettleman City, the thing at Kettleman City is that it's a huge one in Central California. And they've got all of these. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way.
We're just driving. Driving.
And so they have all of these solar panels, and it's just, So the solar panels are creating the electricity, and the electricity is given to the cars, and so they're making money off of it. But the car. This is a great little car.
Nice, man. I sound real happy with the purchase. That's a solid. Look at this.
I wasn't sure at the beginning. Wow, nice tennis courts.
Oh yeah, they have some nice parks over here.
See, that I would love. You've never, I should show you. We should. Do you play tennis? You don't play tennis, do you?
No, I'm more of a, let's see, video gamer.
Okay.
No, let's see, I can play some basketball. I'm kind of tall, got some good handles. I might cross you up or something, but
That's all good. Yeah, no, I used to play basketball at
They're super safe. Teslas are super safe.
Oh, this car, so I had to lock this car up once. We were driving down the freeway, and I had my boss in the car. And I literally, the car in front of me it completely stopped because the car in front of him stopped, locked it up, and the car in front of me actually started skidding all over the place. I locked this car up, and this is basically just a computer on wheels, and it took over. And it took I still had it, but it kept as I was literally skidding, kept it straight and didn't let me hit the car in front of me.
Wow.
We were actually in a parking lot, what was it, a couple months ago? We were in a parking lot a couple months ago, and I did not see the car coming across. And when it came across, I was gonna tag it and like hit it, and the car all of a sudden went beep, 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 and literally stopped in the parking lot.
Whoa.
And the car came by. So the car is extremely safe. I feel really comfortable in this car.
That's good, Tony. They're asking if you would ever upgrade to another model, maybe a Y.
Yeah, I'd like to. The only I would like to upgrade to a Y, but here's my problem upgrading to a Y is that it's expensive.
It's just you and Joshua, though.
Yeah,
this is perfect.
It is.
Look at that space back there. Show them back there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and Tony's got his seat all the way back.
Yep.
And Josh can actually sit behind him without an issue. Here's another thing that this car does is that I can fold down both of the seats in the back in the 3, and I can put a twin mattress back there, and we can sleep because if you look up, you actually have. It's a glass.
Whoa,
right, so you can actually look at the stars at night, and you have enough room. They say, I haven't done it yet, but they say you have enough room to put a twin mattress back there so you can sleep in the car.
That's nice.
No, it's just
what do they call this kind of roofing in the car with the glass?
I don't know. I call it glass roof.
Oh, go ahead. It's good.
But it's nice when we're driving in San Francisco. We can look up and we can see everything.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Or when we went to Yosemite, and driving in Yosemite, you can just see everything. It's just, it's just
a moon roof. It's a moon roof.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what I was looking for. The word.
All right, and it's So, what was I gonna? Oh, and the nice thing is that I don't have any of the expenses of an oil change because there's no engine. I don't have the expenses of, the only expenses I have is changing the tires.
Changing the tires out.
And that's about it. The other nice thing is that the way that it stops is if you go on here, look at this just for a second. So there's nobody behind me. When I go, see that it goes to green here? Okay, so I'm not putting my foot on the brake. It's actually doing regen. And what regen means is that it's instead of me using the brakes, the engine is actually regenning energy back into my battery. So I literally, while I'm driving, with one foot or with one pedal. I don't use my brakes unless I literally have to stop.
Exactly. Right, gotcha.
So
it's a computer, like you're saying. Wow.
It is a full computer, and it's just, sorry.
No, go ahead. We're talking a lot.
Yeah, it's just, all it is a computer on wheels.
Well, I do like this car too. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, in fact, Josh is the one who was funny because Tony was asking me at the beginning about, how do I hook up all this stuff on here? When I'm driving, and I'm not even using any of this. Josh is actually set, he's controlling the music. He'll control everything. The thing that was weird when I of you, the miles per hour is over to the right. And so I thought that was really weird when I got in this car and there's nothing in front of me.
There's nothing in the front.
Nothing at all.
Wow,
and so
feels weird.
It was really
no dash.
No dash. And all you had was this iPad. I don't know if it's an iPad or not, but this is all you had. And it was like, son of a gun. Am I going to really notice this? But you find out that when you're driving, like I'm doing 42 miles an hour right now. I'm just going with the flow of traffic. The speed limit it's telling me is 40. You really don't look at how fast you're really going.
Yeah, you're just flowing along.
You're just flowing along. And so it's so that was the weird thing is having this adjustment over here. Nice because I can, but what it used to have was like little boxes. Now, if you look at this,
it actually has the actual shape of what car it is.
Has the shape of the car. And the ones that are sedans, like that's a truck right next to us, and that was it. All right, now let's see.
It's a van.
That's a van.
Yeah, it shows sometimes a truck or a van.
Right, and it'll show me if there's a
now it changed. See,
right,
it's proper.
And now if it'll and it takes a minute for the computer to regen on this. Now even if it's a diesel truck, it'll also show the diesel truck. Here's another interesting thing on the 3. The 3 has cameras all over the place. So there's camera. That's how it's doing all this on the outside. But it also has a camera up here that will, I think it's right there.
Oh,
so
I see.
The whole thought process of the 3, and it has the automatic driving. So the whole process of the 3, what Elon had was that, let's say I'm at work. Let's say that Josh calls me up, or your son or daughter calls you up and says, you know, I need to come home. What I could do if I had the full service driving and everything was working the way it's supposed to, and we were, 5-6 years ahead, I could plug into my car on my app, or I could plug into my app, go pick Josh up from school. My car would back out of the parking spot and would drive by itself to go to Josh's school.
Whoa!
On the outside, you have these cameras, and it would then navigate onto Josh's face and have AI and say, "Yes, that's Josh." Josh comes up and unlocks the door. Josh would then get in. Now this is in the future. Then Josh would get in the car. It would see that Josh was in the car with this particular camera, and then it would drive home. It would then unlock the door for Josh, and then it would drive back to to where I work and park itself. Now that's not available right at the moment, but that was the vision. That was the whole vision for the 3, to be able to do that, and that was just pretty.
That's so cool.
3 right now. If I would never think that, we would have, a car that would
self-controlling, basically.
Exactly. So
we can get back to Angel Stadium or back to.
I'm gonna go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
All right, that'll get us over there. I think. Let's see where I'm
There's another camera view over here.
Yep. So when I put on a blinker, there's my left blinker, and then here's my right blinker. Come on.
That's cool.
Okay, it's not gonna let me do. So there's the white car that pulled up next to me, and there it is. I'll go down Chapman.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a great little car. I would really recommend the car. Now it is pricey. The car costs right around $52K thereabouts.
Yowza.
It is yowza. But at the same time, I needed a car to get me into the carpool lane, and the Volt was going to cost me right around high 40s.
You wanted who makes the Volt?
Chevy
Volt.
And I had the Chevy Volt for like 4 years, and I loved my Volt. I thought the Volt was it was awesome. It had gas and electric. And when I went to this full electric, like I said, the first time we drove down here, we stopped at 8 different places and charged up after like 20, 30 miles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because now it's like, I've gotten this thing down to like 2%, 3%, knowing that when it said that it's going to have a charger there, the charge is going to be there. Okay. And you can actually look to see how many people how busy is it right at the moment.
Okay, like how many spots are left,
exactly.
And who's there, who's that, and
exactly.
Yeah, remember one time we got scared of the charging?
Yeah.
It was 5%.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember. You know how you run your car sometimes and you run it to empty? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've done the same thing down here where it's gotten down to that point, and I'm like, God, that charger has to be there. It has to be there.
You're like praying for it.
Oh my God! Yeah. You saw me put my hands together, huh? I mean, and you get this sweat over your body, saying, "Oh my God, what if it's not there?" And then all of a sudden, it's like I said, it's like
the
an
oasis. Yeah, I remember
oh my
you
God,
saying that.
There it is. Yes, yes. And when the lower you are on your charge, the faster it charges. So the computer knows that if I'm at like 2%, it's going to charge me really, really quick to get me up to about 180, 200 miles. And then the closer you get to that 300 miles, because this thing is about a 320 mile battery,
Okay.
then it starts to slow down because it doesn't. It'll the charging system will allow it to go to another car to speed up the other car. Now the battery, they say the battery is worth about 300 to 500,000 miles. And that, so I've got like 60,000 on this car.
Cool.
So I'm good on that. And then to replace the battery is right around $13,000. I don't plan on replacing the battery. But
You'll just get a new vehicle.
You know, my mom always taught me, you drive a car until the wheels fall off. You know, it's like, I don't spend a lot of money. I know that it sounds like I did on this car, but I did, but I don't.
It's an investment.
It is. And it was something that was needed. It turned into a want. It was a need because I needed the HOV stickers to be able to get to work and back on time. But it turned into from a need to a want.
We got a question here from New Moon Bloom. So say this is an example, like you're on 0, like 2%, like you said, 2%. Yep. How long does it take to charge like fully back up to like fully, like
right about
like around 2? We want to go right back up to 200 miles.
Yep, no worries.
Excuse me.
So it'll take probably about 30 minutes to fully charge this at a supercharger. You know, the superchargers they have now is like 250 kilowatts, and that'll charge at about what was the highest we got? I think it was like 1,200 miles per hour. So this is a 300-mile car, so if it's charging at 1,200 miles an hour, that's about 25 minutes to charge up this car.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and it's cool to watch it charge and see it go up to, you know, it's charging at 1,200 miles. It's like, holy moly, that is just incredible. In fact, we actually
said it was all solar power too, right?
Well, most of it is solar power, but they also have it coming in, the electricity coming in, and so it's just, you know, so yeah, probably about, I would say we stop at Kettleman City for about 25 minutes. I get it down to about 60 miles at Kettleman City, and I can get back up to about 280 in about 25 minutes. And it's actually, what I found out was that it's actually safer to do that, because what it does is it gets you off the road. Because you know, when you go to a gas station, let's say we're driving back up to Northern Cal. Okay, that's about a 7-hour drive. Okay, you stop at a gas station, you're at the gas station for about, you know, 2 or 3 minutes to fill up your car. Well, you don't really have the psyche of closing your eyes, relaxing, or I have to stop for 20 minutes. And so it relaxes your body. I found it's not as stressful. And she asked me about it. We talked about a bunch of different cars. If you're or would I buy the X, or would I buy another 3, or what have you? Depends. And you made a really good point, Tony, is that you sat there and you said, well, it's you and Josh. You know, you really don't need that. And so what I told my sister was that figure out what you want to do.
What you need,
They've got a bunch of charging systems now. At Disneyland, they got the Charge Point. You also have EVgo. EVgo can go up to about 200 kilowatts, I think, but I'm not sure on that one. So you have a bunch of different charging stations they
options,
have now. Yeah. And so you can do all of that.
When I remember when they were like first out, there was very few charging stations for the Teslas. Like it was like, and it was like you said, like a waiting game to wait for a spot.
Exactly. And what they did over in Europe, what Elon did over in Europe, I wish he would do it out here, is that he turned around and opened it up for other people to charge other. Can I go on this? You left you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That right here.
And so what he did is he opened it up so other cars could use the Tesla charging stations. They haven't done that in the States, but Tesla's got a really good network on charging. Like I showed Tony a little while ago that we plugged in Rhode Island, and so Rhode Island. So what it does is it goes through.
Look at this.
And it'll show me.
Let's see
Let's see. It'll tell me. Let's see. Oh, come on.
It'll pop up once you set it. I think you had to, because you have one currently set right now. That's why you have one set to Disneyland right now.
Yeah, let me go.
So it's not going to show you the.
Oh, this went to Rhode Island, Irvine, California. Let's go to Rhode Island.
Have you ever had charging issues with stations, like at the stations or anything?
No, in a sense of charging or in a sense of people?
Just like in general, have you ever had any kind of issues or situation at charging stations themselves?
We had one issue with this woman that came in, and we had one issue with this woman that came in and wanted to. She grabbed.
There they are.
There they are. She grabbed the 250 kilowatts. She actually stood and she said, "I'm getting my car right now." And I looked at her and just went, "What?" And it's supposed to be first come, first serve.
Right. Not like, I'm going to get out in my car and wait for it, stand right here.
Exactly. And I looked at her and just went...
Make a left.
Make a left?
Oh,
you know where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay,
all
cool.
the way down, though. Not right here. All the way.
Oh, okay. I know where you're at. And
we'll
so
go around here.
That was the only thing. Other than that, people are really polite at the charging stations. The Tesla community actually takes care of the charging station. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, we should have made a left right here, but it's fine. We're gonna go down here and make a U-turn and we'll go down to Cotella.
Got it. Okay.
And we'll just circle around for a couple more.
You're fine.
I don't want to keep you too long either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I'm glad. I mean, we talked about this. I don't know, a month or two ago.
Yeah. It was just an idea. We threw it out there, and I really wanted to make it happen. So thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Don't worry. So Tony saw me with my Tesla shirt on.
Yeah, he's not wearing it.
No, I'm not. And he sat there and he said, "You have a Tesla?" And I said, "Yeah, it's a 3."
This is so cool.
He was thinking that, I don't know if you were thinking I had a Y or what I had, but it was like, it's a 3. And he said, "Can I do a video?" I said, "Dude, we want you all the time." Oh yeah, so this is going to Rhode Island.
Yeah, look at
Those
that.
are all the stops to go to Rhode Island. And it'll take me.
That's cool.
It'll take me. I don't know. Well, no, it won't take.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's totally wild. I mean, it's a computer.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a stinking computer on wheels. And,
go straight.
All right, and then up here, Mickey Yui.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it lets you. How long have you had the car for now?
I got it in 2018. It was interesting is that I ordered the car. No U-turn. I'll go to the next one.
Okay.
I ordered the car. They told me it was going to be 5 weeks, and then 3 days later, they called me and said your car's ready. And I was like, "What?" And they said, your car, or I'm sorry, they told me it'd be 5 weeks, and about a week and a half later they came back and they said your car is ready.
Nice.
Yeah, I am very pleased with this car.
That's good.
Yeah, I am a very happy camper. And it drives different it feels different, doesn't it? From a gas car. Have this insulin on them, so you don't hear the road as much.
Oh.
And so the tires, they range from about 250. They can go really crazy. It's just it's a car. It's a computer.
That's cool. Have you driven the Tesla Plaid?
Yes, my friend asked me if I would drive his new Tesla because he wanted me to. He said, "Since you own a Tesla, you could have it." And I got in there, and the steering wheel is just half the steering wheel.
Whoa!
I took it. Yeah, it's like a Batmobile steering wheel. It's called a yoke. And so I got in the car and I drove it, and it's completely different. The everything's different. I got on the freeway and I looked at Dave and I said, "Dude, do you mind if I punch it?" And I could actually feel that car was faster than this one. And this car is pretty stinking quick.
Yeah, that was fast when you punched it earlier.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it made my car look like it was standing still.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, they said it's faster than a Lambo.
It was
sheesh.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. So I was
watch out right here.
I see them. I'm not gonna tag them.
And all right, so we should find a spot too to do the dancing show thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think. We should just pull into like a McDonald's or Target or somewhere like.
All right,
or let's see, McDonald's or.
There's we used to stay over here, so there's a I think there was like a Denny's over here, wasn't there?
There's the Denny's parking lot.
Right,
you want to
cool.
go in there?
Yeah.
All right. We can go in there.
And the turning radius on this thing is really good.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it really, really is. It is crazy. It's just like, it really...
Whoop. Look at this quick turns. The handling's immaculate.
Yeah, it's just... Alright.
All right, let's see this thing.
I wonder if there's some shade.
It's okay. We can
All
just do it right. Like,
go right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, so when you go in reverse, you have this just like a regular car.
Cool. That's nice. Oh, you got all the cameras going.
Yes.
There's 2 cameras.
So you can see what's going on. All right.
All right, let's get out and see this.
Hang on. So what we have is, it's called Start the Show. All right, you ready?
Oh yeah,
So
wait.
press that button to get out.
Okay, press the button to get out.
And then I'm going to start the show.
Okay, wait.
And,
It's gonna be loud. Is it loud?
yep. It's a little loud. It's not going to blow. It's not like fireworks. But you'll see. So the windows just came down. At night it's really cool.
That's cool. I really like the color.
Thanks.
That's a really nice blue.
It's a little dirty though.
Well, you guys drove down, you know? I won't show it. I didn't show it.
So watch the
cool.
mirrors in just a second. So figure this, Tony. Somebody got paid to code this.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
see
It's
the
like,
blinking
yeah.
lights.
So it's like somebody actually got paid by Elon to see the mirrors and the windows. Is that crazy?
Oh my God. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's got cameras on the side, it's got cameras in the back. That's what I was talking about, is that it's just, everything is there. Hopefully you liked it.
It's awesome. Thanks so much for showing us. We
All right, man.
appreciate it. Well, we'll end the stream right there. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching the stream, you guys. We checked out the Model 3 Tesla. Tony and Josh, thank you guys. And
Absolutely.
we'll catch you guys on another stream. You guys have a good one.
All right, take care.